What's shaking, guys? MagicActivatr here. Welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum. As you can see, we are back here in Pyrite Town. Not because we really have to be here, but because in the last episode when we were battling Justy, it reminded me of another event that we can kind of do here that isn't really necessary for the story or anything like that, but it's kind of just like a thing that you do. Like it's optional, but I guess we're gonna do it because you know what? We're playing through this game. We're experiencing the story, and apparently I'm also gonna have to battle all these guys again, which I kind of thought about as we were going. But if they don't get any more Pokemon than they normally have, we should be able to pretty easily breeze through. And this will just be good, I guess, free grinding of sorts. I'm gonna go in right now. I'm about to go like straight in on these. Look at this. Oh crap, he actually lived. I thought that was gonna knock you out. Although your special's pretty good, not gonna lie. But hopefully we can get through this without too much trouble, because there are a lot of trainers in here that I actually kind of forgot. Oh good. Oh, good. That's what I like to see. I'm gonna use Swift. I know it's not gonna hit you, but I'm gonna use it anyway. That's kind of obnoxious. I probably should have doubled in on that Noctowl, made sure it was gone. But here we are. Here we are, and y'all, I kind of don't want to play any games. It'll be fine. Bite. Between Bite and Swift, that should definitely be enough to take out the Noctowl. Yeah, Swift is enough. What was I sweating about? What was I concerned about? Here, let me readjust in my chair just a little bit, because I've been sitting like this for a few minutes now, and wants to learn what Screech. Well, that drops physical defense, and I'm special in this game, so... yeah, I'm gonna not learn Screech. Normally, I probably would have taught that to you. Not gonna lie, but too strong for you. It's fine. It's fine, Pike. So I guess if nothing else, at least these guys are gonna have a little bit higher level Pokemon. And I might be able to dip, dab, and dive past some of these trainers. Or maybe not. Maybe they all want to battle. Maybe they all just want to get wrecked. Maybe that's what it is. This may be a longer episode. Or it may end up being a two-parter. Look at this guy with a Pupitar. Look at this guy with a Pupitar. I see you with the Pupitar. You got 3 Pokemon. That's lovely. Could that Pupitar get blown away? Pupitar, I like Pupitar's 3D model in this game, which I know it's the same as it was in 2nd gen, just kind of cleaned up a little bit. Well, I don't even think it was really cleaned up. It's pretty much just a direct rip. But, yo, Pokemon Stadium 2's graphics were really good. They really were. Like, it's impressive. Which, I mean, it made life a lot easier for the developers of this game, because they just had to only make like 100 new character models, which, you know, makes things a lot easier. It does indeed make things a lot easier. So let's do that, and why is that Carvana so low on health already? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I didn't really process what happened in that last turn, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kinda confused. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I will accept whatever it was, because it made my life a lot easier. And in the end, That's all that really matters, is that my life is made easier by whatever circumstances that happened by. You have a Remoraid and a Magnemite. Yo, Magnemite has been a Pokemon that has kind of grown on me over the more recent times. I was never like the biggest Magnemite fan, I'm not gonna lie, but as of late, Magnemite has kind of become like it's getting a special place in my heart because I seem to get Magnemites a lot. Like when I do LPs and playthroughs of games, like Magnemite just seems to keep showing up. I didn't intend to do it, but I ended up using a Magnezone in my initial playthrough of Ultra Moon. So, like, which is weird because normally I would always be like, nah, I'd rather use another electric type. But the fact that I used like that over even like an Electivire is kind of weird to me. And I think it just goes to show that Magnemite and Magnezone, like that whole line, has kind of started to grow on me, just in general. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I mean, there's no reason I should be mad about it, but it's just very, very interesting to me how, you know, using a Pokemon in the context of an LP or a Nuzlocke can really make it grow on you in ways that you didn't expect. Maybe I should go back and play 5th Gen some more because there's a lot of 5th Gen Pokemon that never grew on me. And I kind of hate that because like I give 5th Gen a hard time because it just didn't really stand out to me. I know there's a lot of 5th Gen lovers out there, but it did, and 5th Gen did so many really good things, really nice things, but it's just like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It just, for it to have done so many things right, it just didn't do them well enough to make the game better for me. And it makes me sad, but maybe that's what I do. Maybe, you know, I always say that a lot of that has to do with the Pokemon that were introduced in 5th Gen. Like, either the 5th Gen Pokemon that came out, I either absolutely loved, or they just weren't anything special to me. And maybe I just need to give them some more time and some more efforts, but I don't know that it'll happen. I really don't. The Pokemon that I liked in 5th Gen that were dope to begin with are still dope to me, and the ones I didn't care for, I still don't care for, so, you know, what are you gonna do? But yo, how many more people before I get to the top? I mean, this was not my intention when I had the idea that I was gonna do this. Like, I wasn't thinking I was gonna have to battle everybody and their cousin to get here. And the bad thing is, like, there's not even gonna be like, actually there might be, maybe I shouldn't say that, there might be some worthwhile reward for doing all of this that I'm not remembering. But there's not any like mandatory shadow Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. By doing this quest that we are on, this is probably the most unnecessary thing that we're gonna do in this entire series. But you know what? I'm doing it for the people. Actually, I'm doing it more for me because I enjoy this little thing, and for the longest time, I didn't realize that this was an actual thing that's in the game. But I don't want to spoil it for anybody who may have never done this before or never played this game before. If you haven't played Pokemon Colosseum before, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You need to go and play this game. This is a great game. It's a fantastic game. This is an example of a story-driven Pokemon game that's not lame like black and white. Well, I need to stop. I'm gonna make somebody mad at me. People are already mad at me. I already said that I didn't care for 5th gen, and that's all that I had to say to make people mad at me. I'm sure I didn't even have to go into detail. Oh my goodness. You don't realize how many people there were, unnecessary trainers there were, until you go back and have to do it a second time. Like I said, I guess if there's any bright side of this, it's getting me some extra experience on some mons. I'll try and look at the bright side of things. Mr. Brightside. Alright, let's just go ham right now. Blow that Celio back. Yo, I feel like Espeon has been critting a lot. Just in general in this series. Like, I don't remember too much from, you know, earlier episodes of this LP, but one thing I do remember is it did seem like Espeon crit fairly often, like an impressive amount, for me at least. Like, this normally does not happen at all, but it's cool. Wait, did you just crit as well? Umbreon said, I ain't letting my brother show me up. My Eevee brethren. Evolution brethren. Cool, you're irrelevant. Yo, I think she's... Dude, if I have to battle all these trainers in the cave, I'm gonna actually be upset. You might actually see me flip a table. Actually, probably won't, because there's not a table in here for me to flip. But you might see me flip the metaphorical. You might literally see me flip the metaphorical table. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get some action. Bloom goes down. You have a Sand Slash as well. Look at Sand Slash. Do he know the way? Oh, sweet. Glad you could be fully paralyzed. I'm out of psychics? Hello? This is upsetting. For many a reason. Well, this battle's gonna take longer than necessary. It's just nothing. Granted, it's physical, so I shouldn't expect it to do anything, really. Well, I mean, I guess it's a 30% chance, so I can't be too mad about it. It's okay, Espeon. You weren't really gonna help us too much more in this situation anyway. I'll bring in Dasani. Hey, Dasani. Truth, you need to stop with your being paralyzed, okay? It's not cute. It's not cute on you, all right? Let's go in. Let's go in. Ice Beam that. Sand Slash. Oko it. That'd be great. And then Umbreon, if you could actually, you know, come through and bite the Seadra this turn. Oh, so close. You tried. You tried. I will give you that. You tried. And that's all I really needed. That's all I really wanted you to do, was just to try. Alright, sweet. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go back and heal, because this is my life. Yo, Suicon's level 50. How crazy is that? Alright, so I nearly make it through this entire thing. and I have to go back and heal. How radical is that? That's like some cool stuff, guys. That's some top tier stuff. It's really upsetting that that elevator is one way. Like, the door's shut. It's a one-way door. It shuts. You can't go back through it. It really hurts my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. My feelings have been hurt just a little bit by that elevator and its one-way door. Because otherwise, we'd have just walked in like a cakewalk. And cake. Because you get cake at a cakewalk. Do you guys even know what cakewalks are? I feel like cakewalks seem like they're a very southern thing. Like, that they do at like fundraisers and stuff like that. Is that a universal thing? A cakewalk? Because I feel like that phrase is like a common phrase, but it just, the concept of a cakewalk just seems like one of those exclusively southern things. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. For those of you guys who don't know what a cakewalk is, a cakewalk is, they usually do them at like fundraisers or stuff like that. And people will donate like cakes and stuff, like they bake cakes. Sometimes they'll bake other desserts and stuff like that. And what happens is it's kind of like musical chairs. So everybody like pays like $1 or whatever to get in on the cakewalk. And they play music and everybody like walks around, or at least that's the way that I've always seen it done, is they play music. Everybody walks around, and when the music stops, everybody sits down in a chair. Which, unlike musical chairs, there's not like one chair less. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, musical chairs is a fun game. I should play musical chairs again sometime. But there's plenty of chairs in a cakewalk, and what happens is you sit down, and each chair has a number on it. And then once everybody sits down, they draw a number out, and if they draw your number, you get to select one of the cakes as a prize to take with you home. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a fundraiser. Oh crap. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to battle all these guys as well. Oh no. I mean, I guess that's more game content. That's just really upsetting. That's just really upsetting. I didn't realize we were in for such a ride. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, the good news is I think some of these guys are still skippable. I think some of these guys are still skippable. Skippable. Shroomish. He a grumpy boy. Shroomish is such a grumpy boy. Curly up. So elegant when she dies. Faints. Faints? It's Pokemon. It's not that morbid. I need more PP on Psychic, to be honest. The good news is at least there is a healing station down here. The bad news is I'm probably gonna have to use the healing station because I'm probably gonna have to battle a bunch more people. And the even better news is, since it's been so long since I've done this, I don't know if I remember the correct path to get to where I really need to be. Okay, well, this is definitely not right. I feel like the fact that she didn't spot me and make me bow is a sign that that was definitely not the right way to go. Yeah. It'll all come back to me in a second. I was thinking that this seemed wrong. But I just really didn't want to face the fact that I was going to have to battle this fella again. This fella here. Twan was his name. I don't Twan to battle, okay? I'm sorry. Also, why did your mother name you Twan? Is that an actual name? I feel like half of these names in Colosseum, like, normally Pokemon, they go with realistic names, but names like Twan. I mean, if your name is Twan out there, I'm sure you give Twans a great name, but I just don't feel like they could have possibly used real names for this, for the majority of this game. Although I could definitely see people naming their children after characters from this game. If there were a really cool name in this game that I was like, yo, that's dope, I would consider like naming a kid that. I could see it. I could see it. But like, I'm one who's like, I really like unique names, you know? Like, I don't feel like I would want to name my child something generic. Now we're talking about having kids. Oh my goodness. This is what you've done to me, Colosseum. You've made me battle all these trainers, and now we're on this topic. It's insanity. Insanity. Absolutely absurd. Grr, my Pokemon were shut down like a computer. Yo, that's one thing I do love about my computer, though, now, is, like, I can shut it down and restart it up so fast. So fast. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, he didn't seem like he wanted to battle me. He didn't really seem like he was into it. Yo, I'm pressing on. We're gonna. I feel like I'm like 20 minutes in on this. 20, 30 minutes in on this already. We might just have to call it here. I'm not gonna lie. Save the main event for the next episode. Some of you guys already know where we're going, but I genuinely didn't think I was signing up for all of this. I really didn't. I really didn't think I was signing up for all of this whenever I said, you know what? Let's go visit that one very special fella. That one very special fella from this game. Yeah, why have I battled so many Cacneas? I feel like over the course of the past 2 episodes, I have battled at least 3 Cacneas, which is absurd. Why all these Cacnea here? Why all these Cacnea here? What is happening? Okay. Yeah, I think we might be to the healing station though. Are fairly close. Which would be great, because that'd be a good wrap-up spot. I pushed on a little bit longer in this episode just because these are insignificant battles that I've already done and don't even really need to do again right now. But here we are. So, I think we're gonna wrap things up right here in a nice little bow. And in the next episode, we will finish things up down here in Pyrite Town, Pyrite Cave, Pyrite Tunnel, whatever. And we'll catch you later. So, have yourselves a wonderful day. Remember, if you did enjoy this episode, hit that like button down below and give it your magic touch. But for now, I'm gonna make like an abra and get out of here. See ya.